Hello everyone, my name is Ivan Ivanov and I'm going to give you some heads up about the process that you can expect about your finding a rental apartment in Sofia. I have been working with students like you in the past 6 years, and in fact I have quite a few things to say, but we are going to limit it to the most important things. First of all, of course, I know the hassle to search for apartment in abroad, because myself, I've been an Erasmus student in another country, so I know your expectations, but we're going to help you do the process pretty smoothly. You're going to be students in the Medical Academy, which is a university based pretty much in the center of Sofia, and I believe the first place that we should start off the conversation should be about the location. We have apartments, of course, walking distance in the center. We can always start with these residential areas that are going to be in the walking distance about 5, 10 or 15 minutes to the academy, and then we can continue to the next option, Boulevard Bulgaria. Everything that is along Boulevard Bulgaria is going to be very suitable for you, because there is one tram number 7, which is super convenient for the academy. It is going very frequently, every 3 minutes. You basically reach the academy within 5 or 6 or 7 minutes, and you can have a much bigger choice of apartments in between all the areas that are along the Boulevard Bulgaria. I think that we can continue with a few prices. It will be good for you to type down a few prices. So we have 4 types of apartments. So let's say studio is one type of apartment. Then we have 1-bedroom apartment, which is standing for an apartment with a living room and 1 bedroom. And we have 2-bedroom apartments, again living room plus 2 bedrooms. And of course 3-bedroom apartments, which are a living room plus 3 bedrooms. So for the studio, you can expect an apartment to cost around 300 euro up to 350 euro. For apartment that is going to be with 1 bedroom, you can expect prices to vary between 350 and perhaps 500 euro, depending on how new, modern and luxurious you want the apartment to be, and of course depending on the location. Understand that next to the academy is a bit more expensive. Then we go to the apartments which are with 2 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms apartments can vary between 450 and 750 euro, once again depending on the quality and location, whereas 3 bedrooms apartments, they can vary between 650 euro up to 900 euro, or of course much higher if you're going to rent something just recently done and mostly luxurious. What you need to prepare as money, of course, when you sign the rental contract is the deposit and the first rent in general. This is the money that you have to pay to the landlord. So deposit in Bulgaria is usually the amount of 2 rental payments, and the first rent, of course, is the amount of 1 rent. For example, if you've taken an apartment for 500 euro, you have to be ready with the payment of 500 euro for the first month and 1000 euro for a deposit. So in Bulgaria, when you sign the contract for 12 months, you have to stay 12 months, or you can terminate the contract at any moment with the 30 days written notice. If you terminate the contract before you leave the apartment, of course, you don't have to pay for the full 12 months, but you are most likely going to lose the deposit. For example, if you rent it today and in 3 months you decide you don't want to stay there, you usually will not get the deposit paid back by the landlord. In any other case, if you stay 12 months and after this you terminate the contract, the deposit is going to be refunded to you. Basically, that's it. We are clearing out most of the important questions about the contract, except the last one, which is the address registration. This is something that we're also going to handle. As a foreigner, it's very important for you to have temporary Bulgarian ID card, which is something that is not like a Bulgarian actual card, but is your residence permit, let's say. So this process we're going to handle, and this is very important for you, because otherwise you cannot stay more than 3 months in Bulgaria. What else you can expect from an apartment? Of course, I'm going to give you some heads up about the furniture and about the equipment. All of the apartments that we're going to offer to you are going to be fully furnished and equipped with everything basic. So for example, a basic equipment is considered to have a bed, to have a wardrobe, to have a desk to study, to have a dining table, a sofa, and of course in the kitchen you should have the most important things like a fridge, like an oven, and like a washing machine. Other than that, depending on the price of the apartment, you can expect to have air condition or a dishwasher and other things that you might like to have in the apartment. This is all depending on the price of the apartment. What else we can sum up at the final moment is the actual process of finding an apartment. So we're going to be communicating and starting all the communication online, most probably on some WhatsApp or Viber or via email. And what we're going to do is select suitable apartments for you. In general, this is going to be done with photos and videos sent to you so you can revise those. And if you're back home and you're expecting your arrival to be in a week or 2 weeks, you can review all the photos and the videos online, and then you would have 3 options in fact. So you can say the first option is to do everything online. You can do the visits online, and then you can sign the actual contract online and do the payment online. So when you arrive, you just have to collect your keys. Second option, I would say, is to have these online visits, but then to reserve the apartment online, and when you arrive actually in Sofia, you can sign the contract on spot, pay the needed money and collect the keys. The last option, of course, is when you arrive in Sofia on spot, you can do the visits here and you can decide which apartments you want to rent, so we can organize the paperwork for the next day or maybe for the same day as well, so you can sign the contract, pay the needed money and collect the keys. Basically, my advice is to start everything online, and then we're going to see which guy of you have certain preferences, so we can continue according to that preferences. Of course, up to signing the contract, we will be with you all the time. And usually, from my experience, in addition, you need some additional help about staying in touch, so we're going to be always online for you. From my experience, we actually continue maintaining contact with all of our clients, so don't worry, you're in a safe place. Bulgaria is not anything unexpected, so you'll like it here and the community is pretty good.